Good morning and welcome to the bike check of my Cannondale M2000. I think it's a 93 model and it's a ratty bike. I bought this thing as an eBay score. It was a local pickup. I thought, oh, I might get this for 150 quid. It was a £50 start. Ended up bidding 150, but got it for 51 whole pounds, which was great. And the guy didn't even want the extra £1 when I turned up to pick it up. So yeah, it's a bit of a score really. As you can see, it's, well, the paint job is pretty ropey. And it's a 1993 bike, you kind of can't blame it, but I originally bought this to paint. Yeah, I was going to strip it down and paint it, make it nice, but as soon as I got it, I just couldn't bring myself to even strip off the stickers, because I don't know, they've been through a lot. And yeah, had the Period Hope sticker on the overly long 90s cross-country stem. Look at the size of that. Got one to replace that, but haven't ended up putting it on yet. It does hurt my back. Yeah, I've also got the obligatory 90s Oakley sticker, which I absolutely love and I can't strip off. Yeah, but it's beat up, but I love it. So it came with some RockShox Quadra forks, which were, I mean, they were completely shot. They were kind of elastomer, crappy 90s forks, which didn't really work very well. But yeah, one thing that was wrong with them, really wrong with them, was the dropout on the figures on the right had snapped a bit off, so they needed replacing. So I've got these rather lovely non-matching Cannondale pepperoni forks. I originally got some that matched, but the head tube was too long, which was proper annoying. Spent ages looking for them and finally got them, super happy, and the head tube was too long, so they'll go on another build one day. But this is the shorter head tube, and apparently there was a longer one. Yeah, I think on an earlier bike or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, what else have I changed? So it's got the original Dior V-brake on, which works completely fine, even though the new rims that I've put on, these Araya SX rims, which are new old stock, got Omza hubs as well. Yeah, these are new old stock. It cost me £50 for the pair, which I thought was an absolute steal for something so cool. Sorry, I'm stepping on some sticks here. And they're blue, so they match, kind of. Yeah, they replaced a really ratty old wheel set that was mismatched. I had a disc rim on the back, which was obviously not ideal with V-brakes. But yeah, back to the brakes. Yeah, original Dior brake. I've got the original levers that came on the bike. I mean, they're probably not original to the bike, but they're the ones that came with it. The back brake was knackered, so I've replaced it with a nice silver Dior brake, which I've had for ages, just laying around in my toolbox. Got some Jaguar brake blocks as well, teamed up with some lovely white cables, which I think set it off quite nicely. Okay, what else? So got the original seat that was on it when I bought it, which is a really beat up Cellitalia Pinarello, I don't know what it says, but yeah, it's comfy enough, doesn't hurt my ass too much. Yeah, I've got the Billy Bonkers tyres on the new rims, which kind of, yeah, there's just enough room in the between the stays to fit those, but yeah, gotta love the skin walls, even though they're muddy as hell right now, because I've just ridden through the forest, because it's very windy and I had the shelter to do this video. I changed out the crankset, which was a very beat up, I think it's like a Suntour one, which had a crack where the pedal was, with the pedal fitted into, I think it's the non-drive side, but replaced those with some beat up old XT Holotech 2 cranks with there's a new Dior bottom bracket, which you can't really see, but that's not very important. I've got a 42 tooth middle burn ring on it, which is ideal for me because I live in a fairly flat area, so teamed up with the pretty wide ranging Dior cassette and Dior long cage rear mech, I think that suits me pretty well. Got a added Maggie Simpson Spokey Dokey which gives me at least 3 extra miles per hour. Double bottle cage in case I want to take a beer with me, or a little toolkit because it's only like 10:30 in the morning. I've got real carbon fibre spacers, which, I mean, I didn't think they had another 3 miles an hour, definitely. FSA lock ring thing, which is actually really good. It's got two little Allen keys which lock the old school inch and a quarter, stupid inch and a quarter headset in. Yeah, so that doesn't come loose, which is very nice. The seat post, I think, used to be a suspension seat post, but it definitely isn't anymore. It's just a bit loose. But yeah, I don't know what that is, but it keeps the seat up, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's about it. Got the original Cannondale Eastern Hyperlight bars, which are very short, but yeah, they kind of suit the bike. I've got some, again, very beat up Shimano Saint pedals, which I think they're fairly high end pedals. I don't really know much about newer Shimano products, but very grippy, spin very nicely, but are very beat up. Yeah, so that is my Cannondale M2000 rat bike, as they call them nowadays. I think that's just a nice word for a shit bike, but I don't know, I love it. I ride this thing pretty much everywhere. Yeah, I do quite a few miles on this, and it's a fairly nice bike to ride. It'll be nice when I get that shorter stem on, and won't hurt my back as much. I think it looks quite handsome despite the innate ugliness of it. Yeah, so that is the bike. Many different ways to go. I don't know which one. I think something might be rubbing. Not entirely sure what. I ended up getting a lot muddier. As you can see, there's not a lot of clearance there. It's a little bit close. Oh well, better have a wash when I get home. Looks good. The problem with these woods as well, there's literally no signposts and it just goes round in circles. I've not got a clue where I am. And yeah, there's also this. Mud. Can I jump that? No. Alright, so I think I found a way out. Managed to clear the mud off my bike as well. Although it's not looking great. Got a rider, man. Made it. Found a road. Cars. Now better ride home. I think it looks even better covered in mud.